my name is Henry Snelling, and I'm one of Sydney Montgomery's former students, and I'm here to talk about some of the things that she's helped me with over the past 2 years. Starting off, she was super helpful during the preliminary stages of research, figuring out things like location, size, what type of campus, what sort of atmosphere I wanted, things I had really no concept of coming into the college process. I really wouldn't have known where to start my research if it wasn't for her. She really made it much less overwhelming for me, which was great. She had great research resources, things like the FIS guide, which I could read through and sort of, gauge my own interest in a school. She would obviously provide me with colleges that she thought I'd be interested in, and I could suggest some and be like, well, maybe what do you think about this school that I've heard about, things like that. So she's super flexible, and she gave me absolutely great advice when it came to researching schools that I thought I might be interested in. She had great strategies as well for organizing all this research that I was doing. We had set up things in spreadsheets that, hit on, what I liked about the school, what I didn't like, how much it cost, et cetera, size, things like that. Looking at clubs, student organizations to make sure that I would be a student that was a right fit and that there were other students like me there, etc. During the essay writing phase, she was super helpful, revising the essays. She would always let me have a final say in whether or not, certain content was included, in my stories or things like that. If I wanted to keep certain, anecdotes, etc. She always lets the student, have the final say because it is ultimately their essays. But I think every piece of advice she gave me was super helpful, and I almost always took it. I don't really remember ever having to argue over anything because she gave really great advice. And I'd just say overall, she helped me keep track of deadlines. She helped me stay on top of things as a procrastinator. And throughout the whole process, she was super helpful, and it turned out great. So I'm very happy for having Sydney, and I'm super grateful.